Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, everyone. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Mohammed Almulla. I work as a lecturer in teaching method at King Faisal University in Saudi Arabia. Currently, I am a PhD student in third year at Leicester University in the UK. Today, I'm going to present some results of my study. The title is Students' Perceptions of the Academic and Social Benefits of Working with Cooperative Learning. Actually, I have divided my presentation into 5 parts. Firstly, I'm going to talk about the background of my study, then the importance of the study, and after that, the data collection, data analysis, looking at the findings of my study, and finally the conclusion. The first part of my study is the background. In terms of general education in my country, there are 3 stages. Which are elementary, secondary, and high schools. And the majority of teachers in my country usually use lecture method or lecture style, and the students learn competitively or individually. However, there are some Saudi researchers and educators who have called the attention to the importance of implementing a new teaching method such as cooperative learning. As a result, some teachers who teach in high school received a training in using cooperative learning that was provided by the local Department of Education based on Johnson & Johnson model of using cooperative learning. So the main aim of my study is to investigate student perception of the academic and social benefits of using cooperative learning in comparison with lecture style or traditional teaching method. The second part of my presentation is what is the importance of this study. Firstly, the traditional teaching method or lecture style are no longer enough to prepare a student to face the challenges and change in an international society and to gain the skills needed nowadays for the contemporary labor market. As a result, there is a need to implement a new or alternative teaching method such as cooperative learning in Saudi schools, and to investigate the benefit of using this teaching method in students learning from their perceptions. In addition, there are a few studies in the effectiveness of using cooperative learning based in it is 5 principles of Johnson & Johnson 2014 in traditional teaching contexts from student perception. The next part of my presentation is the data collection and data analysis. The current study was conducted in one state male high school in a city in Saudi Arabia, and this school was chosen because the local Department of Education conducted observations and school inspections for more than a year in order to support teachers who have been using cooperative learning with their students. So 97 students were involved in this study. Mixed method, qualitative and quantitative, were used to collect the data using a questionnaire and semi-structured interviews respectively. So descriptive statistics were used to examine the quantitative data collected from closed questions in the student questionnaire and the qualitative data collected from semi-structured interviews were submitted to thematic analysis, considering a question interview, a question for the pre-coded main themes. The next part is the findings of my study. The result of this investigation suggests that the kind of teaching method that teachers implement or use in their classes can have an impact in student learning. In generally, students seem to prefer to be taught by using cooperative learning instead of traditional teaching method due to perceived the academic and social benefit it generates. So the implement cooperative learning based on its 5 principle or Johnson & Johnson's model is very likely to lead to academic and social benefit to students. In terms of academic benefits, students reported that using cooperative learning can lead an increase in motivation to learn, clear enhanced autonomy and responsibility towards learning, gaining thinking and problem-solving skills, higher level of understanding of the content, as well as long-term retention. Regarding the social benefits, students seem to agree that adopted cooperative learning lead to enjoyment in learning and reduction in anxiety, increase in confidence, and a positive relationship among students. Finally, the result of my study show that student familiarity and experiences with cooperative learning can have an impact in their perception, because the percentage of students in year 11, 1 to 12 who had been taught by using cooperative learning is higher than the percentage of a student in year 10 who had been taught by using cooperative learning for less than 1 semester with some mistake. And the final part of my presentation is the conclusion. Based on the findings of this study, it is recommended that cooperative learning should be considered for the implementation in Saudi schools instead of lecture style in order to benefit students academically and socially. However, students need enough time to experience with cooperative learning to benefit from all its advantages. Thank you.